Hi everyone, Reese here, and welcome to part 2 of the Starlight Express collection. Today we're going to be talking about the coaches. So these are Control's passenger cars. Now you'll notice that there are only 4 here as opposed to 5, and there's a reason for that. I will get to that. But here they are, and as you can see, they are as colorful as can be. They are inspired by the originals and the Wembley version, so little bit of original, little bit of the traditional Bochum show, and then the Wembley version combined. I will get to all of that. As I go on. So let's get started. First, let's put the other 3 aside, and we'll talk about Pearl first. The leading lady. She is the observation car, the first class car. Now, there was an original version where I used a lighter shade of pink and white, similar to Dinah, who I will get to very shortly. But I decided to go with a slightly darker shade of pink, as well as some neon pink that goes in the center right here. I don't know if you can see that. Along with some silver, because she's supposed to be the first class car, so she's supposed to have some nice stuff going on. You got some silver back here with the door, with some pink there. There's my sloppy painting. I apologize for that. And then I added some gloss to this. So the roof is just plain pink. And then I kind of added a nod to her tiara with the lights up here. Like painting it silver with a little bit of I painted all of this right here to look like her tiara. That I think she had a tiara. I don't remember, but that's kind of what I got going on here. Then, of course, you got a little silver thing where I would have put a P there, but it was very small. So, yeah. Then, of course, you got some pale blue for the windows on both sides. There's the door right there. And, yeah, Pearl was the hardest of the coaches, but not as hard as Rusty. I only had to paint her twice, and I think I did a really good job with her. At least I think so, but I hope you guys think so too. And then, of course, the axles are painted silver. Like she is the first class passenger car, so we got some silver right there on the bogies. And that's her. That is Pearl, the observation car. So let's put her to the side, and then we'll bring out Dinah, the dining car. Now, I know dining cars have more narrow windows. I bought these used in like a 5-pack. The dining car looked pretty good, but it did not have like wheels and stuff like that, and that was very disappointing. So this is Dinah. Now, Dinah only had one paint job along with some gloss. There's the baby blue or the light blue, sky blue, and then some white. I considered painting her white instead, but I thought baby blue would help her like be a little more colorful. So that's what I've got going on here. Inspired by the Dolly Parton-esque costume that we've got in the traditional Bochum version, along with the original cast. So there we go. Not really much going on here, but for Greaseball's love interest and the secondary female character, I think she looks really good, and unlike Pearl, she has white bogies. If you look at that right there, she's got white bogies. So yeah. Now, not all of the cars have couplings. That was a foresight on my part, but again, I was looking for used stuff, the cheap stuff, and stuff that I could modify to like test it out. I may do a completely whole new collection one day, but I don't know for sure if I'm going to do that. I might redo some characters, but not everyone. But we'll see when the day comes. So there's Dinah, the dining car. Now this one is interesting. This is Belle, the sleeping car. This could also be Ashley, the smoking car, or Belle, the bar car. But I went with the Wembley version of Belle, the sleeping car, with a nod to the original. Now, I could have easily done Ashley and Belle instead, but it's like having 2 Belles. It just seems a little weird, you know? so I didn't do that. So, similar to the Wembley version of the show, Belle is mostly purple, but with the nod to the original, I chose her secondary color as a crimson type color, so she kind of looks like a candy bar, but you know what? With some white outlines and the white bogies, that's pretty much what I wanted to do, is a nod to the original. Now, you might see some scratch paint. I apologize for that. She might have gotten stuck to Dinah at some point. I don't know. I apologize. Wait, why do I keep apologizing? These are my models. I'm just showing off my craft here. Now, Belle does have couplings, or at least one. Like I said, I got these secondhand, so these were mostly a painting project because I'm passionate about the musical and have been since I was a teenager. This is Belle the sleeping car, and let's put that to the side. And finally is perhaps my favorite. This is Carrie the luggage car. Now, I know this could be Duvet, or that could have been Duvet, I don't know. But this is Carrie the luggage car. Could have also been Buffy the buffet car or Tacita the quiet car. This is Carrie the luggage car with Tacita's colors. Or at least, to me, that's who this is. Because this is indeed a baggage car or a combination car where the baggage would go at the front of an American passenger train. So I chose orange and teal for the colors, and orange is my favorite color, which is why I like Rusty so much. And I got the gloss finish, and then of course the white bogies. So yeah. Then get all of them here. These are the passenger cars, and I gotta say, these were probably, I don't know if they were the easiest to paint, but they were definitely probably my favorite ones to paint, because I love the color scheme, the colors of how these girls turned out. It's really, really cool. I really, really love them. I couldn't be happier with these. But the really interesting ones are going to be next, the freight cars. So stay tuned for that one.